guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is a place for farm owners, farm lovers, agripreneurs looking for ways to make profit from their farm, and they are thinking of starting up in agribusiness. So I started a series on profitable agriculture that you can venture into, and today we'll be talking about the top 5 most profitable cash crop that you can venture into in 2021. Cash crop. When you hear cash crop, we are talking about money crop. And when we are talking about money, you should know that money requires patience and hard work. Yes, so to make money you need patience and hard work. Same with cash crop. Once we talk about cash crop, we are talking about this crop that takes time to grow, to produce, but once they start producing, once they start producing, you are in money. Okay, so that is cash crop. Like I said, cash crop takes time, but they are, at the end of the day, they are worth it. There are things to consider when you want to start a cash crop farm. Yes, one, the location where you want to plant. So the location where the land is situated is important. The environment, the climate of that location is important. 2, the maturity time. Yes, how long would it take this crop to grow? That will determine the kind of crop you should go into. Some people don't like crop that takes time, so they might want to go for a shorter year crop. Okay, so you also need to know the time. And finally, you need to know the market of the crop you want to plant. It's important. Some people, once they've read online and they've seen that, okay, this crop is profitable, the profitability is different from the market. There are some crops that are profitable, but in Nigeria they don't sell. Yes, if you don't export them, and the export rate is always low. Before you see people exporting them, it always takes time. Do you understand? So the market is important once it comes to cash crop. Okay, so what are the top 5 most profitable cash crop that you can start in 2021? The first one we all know is what? Cocoa. Yes, cocoa farming. Cocoa, at the end of the day, the seed is used to produce beverages. I didn't know that cocoa was that expensive until recently. In my farm location, we have people that are into cocoa farming, a whole lot of them. So as at that time, I asked them how much a kilo was going for, and they said a kilo of the cocoa bean seed, the seed is going for 5,000 naira. 1 kilo, 5,000 naira. And one thing about cocoa is the buyers always come to the farm to look for it. Yes, I've seen lots of buyers coming to our farm location just to purchase cocoa beans. Okay, so it's one cash crop that you can go into. It takes time, it takes 3 years or more, but at the end of the day, gosh, you're in money. Okay, so that's the first crop that you can go into. Talking about states, which states produce this crop? We have Edo State. My farm location is in Oyo State. We have Oyo State. We have Osun State, Ondo State, and some parts of the country as well. I think some parts also produce, some parts of Ogun State also produce cocoa. They also farm cocoa. This is a high cashing out commodity. I don't know how to put it, but that commodity or that produce is very, very profitable. I can tell you for sure, because I have people that are doing it. I'm actually thinking of getting 1 acre of land to start cocoa farming. What do you think? Okay, the next commodity, the next cash crop that is cashier is oil palm. We all know oil palm. Every single thing about oil palm is profitable. From the oil to the palm kernel oil, so the shaft for it to produce palm kernel cake, and a whole lot of things. We're using it to make broom. See, oil palm is one of the most profitable cash crops to venture into in 2021. You all know I'm a preacher of money. Yes, we need money. And if you see my videos, you know that I talk more on oil palm. Oil palm takes 3 years or more, just like cocoa, to start producing. But once it starts producing, this is an investment for life. You just need to take your time to nurture it once. Once it starts producing, you are good to go. So this commodity or this crop is one aspect that you should invest your money in. Okay, if you are thinking of a long-term crop to venture into, I think you should think of oil palm. Okay, because it takes time, but once it starts generating money, oh my God. Okay, so this commodity is what you should venture into. I would advise you to go into it. Okay, so which state produces oil palm, or which state has the most oil palm plantation? We have Delta states. We have deltas. We have Delta State. We have Oyo State. I think we have Osun State. Yes, I was in Osun last week, and I was seeing hectares of oil palm just going. God, these people are producing. Ha! So Osun State, I think some parts in Ogun State also have oil palm plantation, but I don't think it's up to Osun State, Delta State, and Bayelsa. You see those states? We they produce. Okay, so that's one commodity that's one crop that will advise you to venture into. It's very, very profitable. You all can see it around. There's nothing we don't use palm oil for. Yes, every single thing you have palm oil in it. It takes time, but it's worth the wait. The next most profitable cash crop is kola nuts. God, the day I got to discover kola nuts was money was the day I went to a friend's farm. The guy got the land and we met kola nuts on the land, on the farm. You know, once it's time for farming and maybe we want to plant another crop outside the crop that is already on it, we tend to cut trees. But when we got there, the guy has already prepared the land actually, so I was not aware of the cutting of trees. When I got an I was like, wow, this place is neat. But there were trees on this land. What tree was that? He said kola nuts. I'm like, what? And you cleared off every single thing? Kola nut is money, but most people don't really know that kola nut is money. If you take 3 pieces of kola nut to your local market, 3 pieces of that small kola nut, you will not sell it less than 200 naira. 3 pieces. Not to talk of the whole tree. See, these are things that we tend to overlook. When that my friend cut down the tree and I got to discover it was kola nut. If you are watching this video, I forbid you. Anyways, if you have kola nut on your farm and you are looking for ways to sell it, for those that have land in Ogun State, we have kola nuts in Ogun State. If you have land in Ogun State, check that your land. There should be a kola nut tree on that land. You see that one kola nut tree, if you maintain it very well. The thing about kola nut is it does not really need maintenance. It doesn't need maintenance. Just leave it the way it is. Harvest it. Take it to your local market. You see the local market, take 1 piece there and see how much they will buy from me. It is gold because it's not commodity that people are farming. Do you understand? So kola nut is another cash crop. This one is cash crop that you can venture into. It is very profitable. I've done my market research on kola nut and I can tell you for sure that it is profitable, 100% profitable. Okay, this list won't be complete if I don't mention cashew. Yes, cashew is another hot cash crop. We all know cashew. Cashew is one of the most arrogant and proud crop because it makes money. Cashew nut is hot cake. Cashew, this juice part of it is hot cake as well. But this one is one commodity that is common. People already go into cashew farming, so you don't really need to broadcast it for you to start farming it, you understand? So cashew farming is very profitable. When I went to Iseyin in, I think, early 2020, yes, early last year, when I went to Iseyin to do some farm checkup and setup, I discovered that these people are into cashew farming big time. Wow, they are into it big time and they are making money. Once it's cashew season like this, the trailer tend to come to their side from March, April, May. Once it's March, April, May, you see loads of trailer coming in to take the cashew nuts. Guys, this is very profitable. And once they start calling how much a kilo is, you'll be wondering, this is farmers are billionaires, so hey, farmers are making money. See, cashew, and the ones that are making money actually are people that are into long-term crops. They've endured. All long-term crop takes time, but at the end of the day, they are worth it. They endure and they reap it. The places that have the most cashew is Iseyin. I cannot mention any place without mentioning Iseyin. Iseyin is in Oyo State. Another place is Imo State, Enugu, Abuja. Those places have cashew and some parts as well. In, I think Ogun State has few. I cannot say Ogun State. If you have a farm in Ogun State and you're into cashew, just let me know, because I don't think I've seen loads of cashew tree in Ogun State. I don't think I've seen. Maybe it's there, I don't know. Ogun State people. And finally, I don't know if this is a cash crop, but I'm going to add it to cash crop because this is a crop that is giving me the cash, and that is plantain. So I don't know if plantain should be part of cash crop because plantain is, compared to all of them, plantain is kind of shorter. Plantain is a 9-month crop, but plantain is that crop that gives you money over and over and over again. So this video will not end without me mentioning plantain. We all know plantain. You all know I love plantain, and I know you love plantain too. So plantain is this commodity that takes 9 months, and once you start fruiting, once you cut down the fruit, and that sucker comes up, continue reproduce, another sucker comes up, continues for life. Okay, so plantain, and that's why you see every single place, yeah, even in river where you're not meant to see plantain, you will see plantain. Plantain is that commodity or that produce that gives you money over and over again. So it's made it to my list of top 5 most profitable cash crop. Drop a comment in the comment section letting me know the crop you would like to venture into, or the crop you have on your farm, the cash crop you have on your farm. See, for every farmer, any farmer that is taking this farming business seriously should have at least one cash crop on their farm, because at the end of the day, this is a crop you fall back to, you look back to and say, yes, I've invested my money and this is paying me. Okay, so I would advise every single person, every single farmer on this channel, on this platform, to have at least one cash crop on their farm. So leave it in the comment section as well, telling me the cash crop you would want to invest in. Yes, maybe I can guide you on how to go about it. Leave it in the comment section. Also, if you got value from this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, because I enjoy shooting this video. So make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on your post notification so you'll be aware when I release videos like this. Again, see you in my next video.